Give you some background. DC arrested me unlawfully for mental illness multiple times. And that resulted in the kidnapping of my children, resulted in my eviction. This was during the pandemic. This was when all this was happening. And since then, they've been it's like some gaslighting game that DC and the feds have been doing to try to make me appear to be mentally ill because I protested. And in the process, they kidnapped my children. 2 of my children were kidnapped through Superior Court, and 1 child was kidnapped through Montgomery County Circuit Court in Maryland. So they trying to cut the mayor, who I've emailed thousands of times. She's been trying to cover this up forever. And her plan was the mental illness, but it backfired because the mental illness led to the kidnappings of my children. Now nobody wants to know me. Nobody wants to know if they want to pretend that I exist. I was on Twitter until they blocked me. Twitter blocked me over 2 years ago because I kept talking about the kidnapping of my child, who I haven't seen in over going on 5 years.
1 second, because it just came through, and I got to send it to this other person. All right?
Today? Check the last one.
So my child was kidnapped, but before Merrick Garland, Merrick Garland is the Attorney General for the United States. He used to be the chief judge of the Court of Appeals for the DC Circuit. He signed off on a fraudulent court document before he became Attorney General. I didn't know who Merrick Garland was until after he became Attorney General. So he's wrapped up in this crime too. It all started with an IRS case, which turned into false mental illness allegations, unlawful arrest, false imprisonment. They even tried to put me in a mental house for a year. They filed the paperwork but then rescinded it. And then after that, I've been emailing everybody nonstop, and I took a little break. This is over 5 years now. Merrick Garland signed this document in February 2020. Here we are, Joe Biden, his administration is almost over. And I'm like, I've emailed them tens of thousands of times. Not once or twice, tens of thousands. I just don't understand. I get people follow me wherever I go, but being harassed and having guns pointed in my face, that's utterly ridiculous. Having police officers harass me when my child has been kidnapped after these other police officers in Memphis just got convicted of not stepping in and breaking up a crime, it's insane to me. It's insane. And the fact that it's happening still, and a gun pulled in my face, there's no way we're not getting past this without a resolution. So whatever you need to give me that incident number, whatever, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna follow up on that one because that's ridiculous.
I got a sergeant now.
Oh, okay.
Like I say, I just sent the picture you sent me to a woman who's looking at the cameras in the vicinity.
Okay.
in the immediate vicinity to
Oh.
see if he happened to go down any of the streets near those cameras.
Okay. Well, yeah, they should find him because you're right downtown by FBI building. Matter of fact, I just came from the DC from the mayor's building. I was just sitting out there for a little bit. Let her know, don't forget about me. I'm out here. So I sat there for about an hour, and then I was walking my way home. I was gonna start running. I saw this guy looking at me, thinking it's one of y'all. You all are putting me in a situation, not you specifically, generally. The police are putting me in a situation where someone could take my life because I'm thinking he's following me. So I'm gonna cuss his ass out. I'm gonna cuss out anybody who looks at me.
We do have normal citizens in DC that carry guns as well.
I understand. But I'm just telling you, the government is putting me in a position because I'm gonna cuss out I cuss y'all out when I see you. When I see some of y'all playing games from your cars, I cuss y'all out. And then y'all try to laugh it off and do things like that. I'm not playing about my kids. So when this man pulled the gun on me, I'm like, oh man, this is ridiculous. This is insane. Because I said something to him. I was like, y'all got the wrong people working. If he were an officer, you all have the wrong people working on your team because they obviously don't know with whom they're dealing. And I want a resolution to this gun thing here. Because in my opinion, if you're gonna follow me and play these games for over a half decade, at this stage, I should have gone crazy. I should have hurt somebody by now. Now they're putting me in a position where somebody could just kill me just because I'm yelling at them thinking that they one of y'all. And that's not safe. That's unsafe. You're not gonna trap me in my house. You're not gonna have your people looking at me when I walk past. I'm gonna cuss them out every time. Even if I put my life on the line doing it. The Fed's not scaring me. All my stuff is documented. It's in the record. So they should